It's Christmas season, which means that we're just going to be viewing a lot of films or series that we've wanted to catch up during the year, but we've been kept so busy. And now is the time to relax and enjoy. But there's a problem. A focus problem. On the one hand, we have films nowadays that are not just as good in terms of quality. And on the other hand, we have the viewers who, even if there is enough quality, just may be too distracted to enjoy or appreciate the movie. First problem, the filmmakers. Now, there are many reasons from this end of filmmakers as to why viewers don't seem to be enjoying movies as they used to. But I'd just like to talk about one. Filmmakers nowadays overload special effects and many other elements into movies just because it is available, or they want to show what they are capable of doing and how far they can stretch your imagination and theirs too. As a matter of fact, with the advancement of technology, the film industry has shifted the focus largely from acting ingenuity to more of visual spectacle. You can look at the highest grossing movies and you'll see proof of this. Another issue with this digital show-off parade is that these special effects are rather not purposeful, or they serve less purpose than they used to. While lack is never a good thing, in this case, lack of the needed technology, being spoiled with options can be. These days we have a lot of compositions and elements filmmakers can't wait to show off. Unlike those days when the technology was just not there. So if there was ever any special effect, it really needed to be there. Less is more, right? Viewers need space to be able to fully internalize or appreciate the film or scene. Overloading them with too much, especially when it serves little or no purpose, can and will lead to diminishing returns. This has already been observed in pro wrestling, which is heavily dependent on physical spectacle. There are promotions which, week in, week out, indulge in extreme matches or stipulations, and it's great for a start until they find out that audience retention becomes more challenging because they've seen that before. They've become desensitized to such awesome moments, and so it doesn't just catch on. The promoters would have to conjure even more extreme stipulations or movesets to retain their extreme loving audience. Well, same goes for movies. When older films incorporated special effects or any other kind of visual spectacle, they were held dearly by the audience, especially on a generational basis, because such was rarely seen, and so whenever it occurred, they were most likely to be memorable. Now, I'm not saying modern movies don't have these memorable, spectacular moments, just that there's been a decline in the ability for viewers to recall them as special or as held dearly as they used to be. Such special moments in older movies had their impact sustained. Experiencing it was new, unique, unexpected. We were not desensitized to it. But yes, movies are more about spectacle nowadays, but viewers barely care either. Again, maybe availability is the issue of platforms and streaming services to view these movies, including legal sites. Well, with the tech available, we can do more at once. It's not uncommon now to find people on their phones while at the cinema. In addition, mobile viewing has become more popular recently, thus the decline in movie sales tickets. Yet it is this mobile viewing that has come with the greatest challenges. Yes, your phone. You have to be connected to the internet to be able to stream or watch movies. And with that comes notifications and many other distractions. Minimizing of screens or picture-in-picture feature was programmed, I guess, for educational videos or to be able to quickly attend to something else on the phone while watching, but then to return back. But I found myself eye sockets deep doom scrolling while viewing a video. We must admit that our phones are a world on their own, and the slightest buzz or ring can lead us down a network of activities till we forget the reason why we even put the phone on in the first place. It's gotten so bad that we have barely finished watching a video before we are clicking and watching the next. It's quite an unfortunate scenario, but it has cycled back to filmmakers trying their hardest to get our attention, thus the special effect overload, minding less or never the quality of what they produce, because they are not even watching it really. It seems they've realized that they can get away with poorly written scripts because you may not even notice as you are too busy googling which actor earned the most from the movie you are viewing. So how can we viewers reduce distractions, aka enjoy our movies? Well, here are 4 ways to enjoy your movie. 1. Download them for offline viewing. Streaming services, thankfully, at least some, still provide the option to download your video, movie, or content for offline viewing. That way you can even turn on airplane mode if you really want some downtime for yourself. The offline life is still active and they are very useful in enjoying your movie. Tip number 2, turn off notifications. Silencing them is good, but switching them off has been proven to be more effective. Nowadays, devices come with features such as focus. You can actually set the duration for which your notifications will be turned off. For example, 2 hours, and then after 2 hours of enjoying your movie, it automatically comes back on. I'm not sponsoring an app, but I use focus plans and it has been effective. Journal more. Journaling has helped, but journaling more often and for longer periods was a bonus. Watching a movie after journaling just sets your mind in the right space to attain that clarity and freshness before you delve into it. Try not to do anything else between journaling and watching so you maintain that clarity. You can journal on your phone or a notebook. I would recommend the latter. Number 4 and final tip, put your phone away. If you would be using a computer or the TV, put your phone away. You can create a timer or alarm so you know when to pick your phone up. Setting a timer or alarm makes it sound like you're doing a chore and you're forcing yourself to focus. But this actually psychologically rewards your mind with the awareness that you're not doing the movie watching indefinitely. And at the same time, it creates a sense of awareness of the moment at that time. Now, for some people, putting your phone away may be a struggle than practicing any of the tips previously mentioned. You're going to have to be more intentional, but a good way to start is by making your phone as boring as possible. De-life it, de-animate it, whatever the word is. Okay, before this begins to sound like a productivity coaching segment, enjoy your movies and happy holidays.